Hello traders! You can now ask me about pairs that you want me to cover up for this live stream, so just write it down in the comment section over there. For this live streams. Good morning, good morning. So I'm currently watching with my phone also just to check out the comments, cause yeah, I have a full screen right now on the charts, and yeah, I just want to give you right now an update on all the pairs that I'm looking today. So, hello guys. Good morning. Are you ready for today? Are you ready for the Forex market? It was kind of crazy, to be honest, the whole December, so really just write it down in the Gbp USD, yeah, XRP. Yes, of course, I'm going to do all of those. Right now, yes, Steve was not here. Only me. Okay, Euro USD Gbp Aud. Okay, no problem. So, guys, the most important thing, as always, is the DXY, okay? Because I see a lot of you want to see Euro USD, Gbp USD. For Gbp Aud, it's not important to know the overall direction on the DXY, but still, it has some impact, okay? Because the dollar is simply the major pair, so it is super important to know the DXY first, okay? So, remember, for all those who already know my analysis, the DXY is super bearish. We got over here resistance. We got here below monthly area of of supply, guys. So what that basically means that the price should drop at least till this level where we are right now, okay? So this is the level which we want to see at least going to the downside. So I'm going to map out over here a new area of demand, because this is a monthly area of demand, and we want to see this monthly candle over here that we got. So this one, we want to see a break through this level, retest, and then the continuation to the downside. Or the second option, what we can see is that the price may go up from here, moving a little bit more to the upside before we're going to break through this level. Because our final target for the DXY is going to be this area. Okay? So we know DXY is bearish, so we're going to have to look on all those other pairs for taking a long, okay? So we want definitely to take a long, but let's go to the lower time frames, because this is super important. Because in the last video on YouTube, I explained to you about this gap. And this is what we filled in yesterday, okay? And this was super crazy because I didn't notice this gap before. So I was just looking on the chart, and I just noticed yesterday that the market is simply crashing to the upside. It already provided us over here previously this gap, which we also filled in yesterday. But the thing is that we filled this gap yesterday, which was necessary because of this is a strong area of supply, okay? Gaps are basically area of supply, so this is super important to understand, guys. And what we can see is that the market then went all the way to the downside. And if you would have noticed this gap previously, then you would have made big amount of money on all those pairs over here, okay? So I'm going right now to go right into the gold analysis, because what this analysis is telling us right now is that we may go a little bit higher before the drop, okay? Because this is an impulse correction, and now we do expect, after completing this correction, the continuation to the downside, okay? So, gold. Who's trading gold? Write it down. Who's trading gold? Do you like trading gold, or is it just a little bit too aggressive for you? Because I really see gold way too aggressive, to be honest. So it makes sometimes so sharp movement. So this is insane, but still a good pair to trade. So what happened on the monthly? We broke through this level. This was previous resistance over here. We broke through it, retested it, and now we do expect the continuation to the upside. So we definitely want to see gold going more to the upside. So when you have a deeper look on this monthly chart, you will notice something. If you know how impulse correction actually happens, then you will notice that this is an impulse correction impulse, okay? And this impulse is not ready, okay? This one will shoot more to the upside. And targets for this movement to the upside are about 3K. So this is the long term. So if you are an investor, if you buy gold, this is super good because it will provide you nice money, okay? This is what we can definitely expect. But keep in mind, it is from a long-term perspective. And we're going to rock this to the upside, okay? We're going to always trade the impulses, but also the correction we're going to trade, because the correction, as you can see over here, those are a lot of pips, so definitely good to trade. So let's go down to the weekly, guys. The weekly is actually still in the correction, okay? We did not broke through previous high or something like this. We're still creating lower lows and lower highs, okay? So here we got the structure, you can view it pretty good. And the market normally should drop from here to the downside, normally. But what we do expect is actually that the gold will continue to move up higher, okay? We expect the trend continuation. So therefore, let me map it out on a daily, this more precisely. Exactly. So this is what you should do also on your charts, okay? If you have it opened over here, just do it. It is super important that you should adapt everything over here. And on the weekly, guys, what I told you also over and over again is that this area over here is previous area of support. So this is support, 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 and right now we broke through it, okay? Exactly what I told you. I told you that we got two options. Option number one would have been that the candle would close below it, so that it is respecting this area, and afterwards the continuation to the upside, okay? But what the market is giving us is a close above, and then I told you we want to see a retest of this area before the continuation to the upside. And this is exactly what happened, guys. This is what happened yesterday. I told you also we got this daily candle, which is a bearish one, so the correction is confirmed. But what the market has done with us is a little bit of a trap, okay? It went a little bit higher, and then it gave us the correction. This is gold, guys. This is the behavior of gold. This is something which you need to keep in mind if you're going to trade gold, because gold is super volatile, so it will not do everything like you wanted it to do. So the best thing is to take a buy entry. And this is what I told you also. I said, don't trade the correction, because to trade a correction for gold is super crazy, as you can see it over here, because it spiked first to the upside and then it went to the downside. And if you like to take the fib levels, because I love to take the fib levels because you can measure the potential retracement, then you can see that the market already has provided us a good retracement between the 0.5 and the 0.618, okay? So perfectly retracement, and actually from here you can expect the price to continue to move up higher. But the thing is that this candle is a wick, and if you have wick candles, then you can most of the times expect that the price is going to fill them, okay? Because they are simply just the result of an impulse and correction. And if we are going to switch down to the 4 hours, you can see it pretty good. What you can see is that the market started this huge impulse, correction, and right now again it is trying to move lower. So what we can expect right now is that the gold may go lower to test this level of demand. So I'm going to delete this thing over here, and just to have a 4-hour clean chart, we got over here strong level of demand, guys, okay? So from here we can definitely expect that the price should then go to the upside. Are you right now trading? Are you in a trade, guys? Who is trading right now? Do you have open positions for gold? I'm just interested because I'm not in a position for gold, because for me right now just too volatile. I'm just looking right now, to be honest, to get an entry around this area if we are going to touch it. And as we all know, gold will give us a big spike and then continuation. So this is the idea, guys. This is what you should do right now. Just plan your trades, and here, take a long. Stop loss definitely below this area, and then you can have a big take profit level, to be honest, so very big one. Because what we expect on gold is that it will go crazy to the upside. Okay, so let me delete this. This is the area from which we want to see right now again a drop before the continuation to the upside, and targets, for example, this area of supply. Okay, so do not buy it right now. I know that a lot of you would like to try to buy it right now because they think about, okay, I'm going to miss this entry if I'm not going to buy it right now. No, you're not going to miss out nothing. You should right now just wait for the price to come around this level again. Put a buy limit maybe here, okay, maybe a little bit above this wick, and just wait for price to come lower. Let me just check it one more time on the 1 hour. Yeah, on the hours you can see impulse, and at the moment when this candle will close as a bullish, you have the chance that the price will provide us this movement, and then here everything will decide if it will go up doing this or if it will go down doing this. Okay, just for you to keep in mind. Okay, what pairs do you want else? Let me check the comments. XRP. Yeah, guys, actually for XRP, if you want to trade it, I will give you right now an update. But if you are investing in XRP, then just let it open. Don't do anything. I'm not even looking to the charts that often because I do not trade XRP. I just invested my money in XRP. So Euro USD, GBP USD, and Gbp Aud. So which one was the first? XRP was the first. Okay. Let me check XRP. Okay, this is the correct chart. Okay. So guys, this is the chart for XRP. The price is actually right now at 46 cents. Yeah, we had a little bit of a drop today, about 10%, okay, which is good. To be honest, really good. Just be happy that you have right now this drop, because if you are not in XRP right now, this is a good chance for you to buy. Simply as that. And I'm going to show you right now some potential retracements and stuff like this, because this is something which you want to see. But very important right now is this pattern over here. It is this bull flag, okay? So I've seen also on TradingView a lot of traders are posting right now 100% guarantee that XRP will pump up. And this is something, okay, if you see patterns like this, then a lot of retail money is in the market right now, okay? Because if you see on TradingView, the best post is to buy XRP, then just be a little bit cautious, okay? Because this should not be the best entry at the moment. Because at the moment, when a lot of people believe that XRP will pump to the upside, it will not. Definitely, it will not. It will pump to the upside in the moments where you think of, okay, it will never go up. It will simply crash to the downside. And this is why it is happening right now. It is still in this correction, okay? If you look on the 4 hours or on the daily, doesn't matter. You're still in this bull flag. We need to see definitely a break of this, and then the continuation to the upside, guys. And this is how XRP actually works. I just had my positions over here around this area. I was accumulating it. Stibo, for example, he already entered XRP during this movement over here to the upside. There was a crazy entry, and this was the first time where, yeah, we were looking at XRP more detailed to find out how it is going to move up. And yeah, then we noticed this amazing opportunity that XRP will pump up to those targets, okay? So from an investing perspective, guys, do not leave XRP only if we are going to hit 37 or 30, okay? Let's say $30, not a problem. Between $30 and $37, you should let your money in. I don't know how your country is managing the taxes for cryptocurrencies, but here in Germany and in Austria, because I'm from Austria and from Germany, we're managing it with 1 year. You need to keep your cryptocurrency invested for at least 1 year, and then you can take your money out, okay? and then you don't have to pay taxes. So this is why I'm right now planning at least holding it for 1 year, and I think that we're going to hit the $37 in 1 year, but not faster, not possible faster. So keep in mind, okay? So hold it. If you're an investor, just hold it, because I would not just take off just right now, okay? Because some of you texted me on Telegram and they said, okay, we're right now at 50 cents. Should I take my money off? And I say, no. Why should you take it off right now? Just wait for the next pump. Okay. And on the daily, guys, like I told you, we are still in this bull flag. We got here level of demand. Maybe I'm going to open a clean chart because this is a little bit messy right now. Let's open Coinbase. Yes, exactly. Just for the demand, guys. So this is the demand area. Okay. And you should right now, if you want to trade it, you can take right now definitely an entry. Okay. Just for a trading, you can take now an entry, which is going to be right now, to be honest. Right now, there's a good entry. And just put your stop loss below. But be aware of potential fake outs. Okay, right now a lot of traders are trading XRP, so there's liquidity. Liquidity is exactly over here. So maybe the fake, so the smart money will give us this spike, boom, boom, boom. Okay, and at the moment when the price would make such a spike, where should your entry be? Exactly over here. Here should be your entry, because after this impulse, then it will be followed of a small correction. Just take then your FIB levels, for example, and just wait for, the market giving you at least a retracement until the 0.382 or maybe even more. Grab your entry over here and rock it to the upside. Okay, this is a potential. But basically, guys, entering right now is a good idea. Okay, and then let's go to pump number 1 to finish it at $2. Okay. Next pair, which was the next one? Maybe which pairs do you want me to cover up? So I'm writing it right down. GBP. Yeah, okay, guys. GBP. Let's make GBP because I see you right now rallying to the upside. So let's do GBP right now. I'm also looking right now for a new entry. So, the monthly, guys. What we can see over here is that the market is still at this resistance, okay? But I told you that I do not expect right now the price to go lower because of we already respected this area, okay? We already get a retracement from the weekly perspective and from the daily perspective. But still, it is super bullish, okay? We got this W, we got this impulse, we got this correction, and right now we do expect the continuation to the upside. Let's go down to the weekly, and this is exactly what the weekly is telling us, okay? With this last weekly candle, so I'm talking about the bullish one here, we broke through this previous resistance, which was this one over here. We broke through it, and then the price crashed to the downside. And this was something, to be honest, which I was not expecting. I mean, I was expecting that the price will give us a sharp move to the downside, and it was because of this W formation, and it is because, we got this impulse, and this impulse actually broke through this whole structure. And as you can see, this was my neckline area. The price perfectly closed above it, but it has provided us this pin bar. And this was crazy because normally this rejection was way too much. Okay, so I was looking for buying opportunities here and here, and I got stopped out 2 times. And then with the last one, I grabbed an entry at 1.3220. And this is the signal where I'm still in. As you can see, over 200 pips in profit, which is great. And I'm looking right now for price to go even more to the upside. But I'm a little bit concerned right now because I don't know from a daily perspective right now if we are going to push down lower. Because only at the moment where this candle will close as a bullish one, I know the correction is done and we can expect the continuation to the upside. But this pin bar is actually a result of an impulse, okay, impulse to the downside and a correction. And afterwards, what you do expect is the continuation to the downside. And this is what the market already giving us, okay? Just look on the pin bars. Just try to interpret the movements of the pin bar. So what you can see over here from this pin bar is move to the downside, correction, again to the downside. So it looks like kind of a W right now, okay? And the thing is right now, if we are going to move lower, okay, this is the only question right now. Therefore, let's go right now to the 4 hours, but I'm going to open a new chart for you because I want to see the gaps and I can only see it on FXCM. Oh yeah, here are my gaps. So, if you are from the beginning in this live stream, then you will notice and you will remind that gaps are, what are gaps, guys? Gaps are basically supply and demand areas. They are actually the strongest supply and demand areas that you can get in the market. And as you can see, this is why I took yesterday an entry over here, is because yeah, it was simply an area of demand, because from here this was the move and it was a gap, so this is strongest move. So what I do expect is after such a gap that the price should go up from this level again. And right now what you can see is that we got an impulse correction, and right now the market is testing this level, and what I personally do expect right now is that we're going to drop down lower, because the daily should okay, FXM, this things that I do not like, that sometimes they are bullish, sometimes they are bearish on every single resources. They are looking different. Let me check forex.com. Yeah, okay, they have it bearish. Most of the times I'm trading with FXM and Wanda, and with forex.com and with Wanda I trade most of the times, and FXM I also use for the gaps. So right now, actually, to be honest, I do expect that the market should still go lower, but at the moment when the market will break through this level, so I want to see a 4-hour close above this area, and then we can expect the continuation to the upside. Okay, so basically you have those two options. So let me make it on the Wanda chart. It is basically this area over here. And this area, what is this area? It is the head and shoulder neckline. Okay, you can feel it over here. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. The market went all the way down, retesting this neckline area, and went again all the way to the downside. And right now what you can expect is the continuation to the downside to grab some more liquidity. Okay, right now the question is, are we going to move up higher or no? Yeah, this is kind of crazy right now. But what I do expect is that we should create kind of a W, but it is important to see how this candle will close. We still have 2 hours to go, and if it is going to be a bearish one, then I definitely expect the next one to be bullish. Okay, maybe the next one could then also be bearish, but then the other one should be bullish. So right now I do expect more downside movements and then this sharp move, and I'm going to look over here for a nice sniper entry, because you got over here still strong level of demand. This is what I'm looking right now. This is my ID for Gbp Aud. Okay, so let me check the comments. Positive move to Gbp Aud. Yeah. Like trading gold, which, yeah, bro. If you like trading gold, then cheers to you, because I don't like trading gold that much. So yes, if I find some nice possibilities, then I trade also gold. But if I look to my past, then maybe I have more wrong with gold than I have right with gold. So from a trading perspective, because it is kind of hard sometimes to get a nice entry. So only the last couple of months I was very successful trading gold, but if I looked my last year, then it was not that good. And this is why I'm a little bit scared from gold to trade it. So from an analysis, it is for me kind of easy to do it, because the overall direction of some pairs to determine is not difficult, but to trade gold is kind of hard sometimes. What is very good for gold, what I've noticed, is that you should check out the minute 5 time frames and the 1 hour, because here you can check out the structure the best, okay? But also over here you can see that, yeah, right now it looks like structure break, but you need to understand where gold has its structure. So this is kind of difficult. But yeah. So let's go back to GBP USD, guys. What I told you is this is my setup right now. I'm looking for a short, but I don't want to trade right now the short. I want to take the long, okay? And I will rock it to the upside. Take profit is going to be 1.40 and previously 1.3880. Those two key levels, okay? Take profit. So this is what I'm looking for GBP USD. Okay, let me check. I like trading gold. You're great. Thank you, bro. Thank you. You're all great. Thank you for your big support, guys. The last YouTube video was crazy. I'm gonna sell already for gold, but stop profit. Okay, good. Good, man. Thanks, man, for all your tutorials. You're welcome, my bro. You're welcome. Euro USD, please. Yes, I'm going to go right now to Euro USD. But why XRP so lazy? Because of the liquidity. It is always because of the liquidity. If the big banks, the market movers, the financial institutions, if they do not have enough liquidity, they're not going to buy XRP or they're not going to sell it. They're not going to do anything with this pair right now. This is the thing. They're all waiting for people on XRP to short it. They're waiting for people to leave the market. They would like to trap them, okay? They want to collect that liquidity. This is what their aim is right now. So they're trying to make manipulations over and over again till, yeah, the liquidity is there for them. Okay, Euro USD. Euro USD was also super crazy yesterday. And I'm going to continue and start off with the monthly, okay? And this is something which we need always to keep in mind, that we should always start with the higher time frames, because if you know the overall direction, then you can only make true decisions. So W over here, impulse, correction, impulse. Where is our target? The 1.24 and maybe 1.25. And extreme long term, I expect 1.38, 1.40, something like this. Those are my targets. So if you view Euro USD, so I'm going to show you something new. We can view this whole thing like this, okay? You can see this thing like an impulse, correction, and then continuation. This looks completely similar like the DXY. So look here on the DXY. You can also here use the trend line. Can you see it? Break with the impulse, correction, continuation. This is why I also expect on the DXY that we should go lower, okay, without getting any kind of retracement to the opposites. I expect that we'll just boom, explode more to the downside, and only about this level to get the next correction before the continuation to the downside, because this is the next target. And if you look to Euro USD, completely the same. So this is the target, but I'm showing you right now something different. I told you. Look at this. Big W, guys. Big W. So we need first place to complete this pattern. But at the moment where we are going to break this level, this is why here is my first take profit, because maybe we were going to crash down. But at the moment where we are going to break this level, we're going to create this huge W formation. And afterwards, from this level, price will crash all the way to the downside, and then will continue to move up higher. And if we are mapping it out with the arrows, you can expect something like this. And this will provide us this new uptrend structure over here. Okay? This is kind of the idea behind the huge drop on the DXY and the idea on Euro USD then. And if Euro USD will go up that high, then also GBP USD will go up. And this is the best thing what you can do right now, because I'm not done with the analysis for GBP USD. You can still expect on GBP USD that will go crazy to the upside, okay? And this is what I try to do for December. I try just to capture big buying opportunity. Okay, so I already got in at 1.3220, which is a good entry price. And you imagine I have only a 40 pip stop. So let me check it out. So this is my entry on the signals that I sent to you. 1.32, 40 pip stops. And take profit level is at 1.3880. That's a risk reward of 15, guys. This is crazy. Yeah, this is crazy. And this is the kind of thing which you should do if you got the opportunities. And we got it right now on Gbp USD. Just because of the DXY, it should drop that much to the downside, then also Gbp USD will go crazy to the upside. But this is why, yeah, also GPY will go up crazy, but it still has some sort of consolidation right now. It's not a problem. So back to Euro USD. I'm not done with this analysis. So what we're expecting on the weekly is a correction after this impulse till the 0.32 or at least till this level of demand. And this is what happened, guys. This is a level of demand. Why it is a level of demand? It is because of the market is creating over here a new structure and impulse. Right now testing the impulse for a correction, and now do you expect the continuation to the upside. Okay. Now, same pattern like on the GBP USD, you can expect right now some drop because of this daily candle has such a big wick. So it is simply again a result of an impulse correction. Look down on the 4 hours, you can feel it pretty good. Impulse, correction, impulse right now. We are on the 4 hours, we are at the level of supply. Okay, so this will be a sniper entry if you're trading supply demand. I did not catch the entry because it was simply at night, okay, at 11 o'clock. It was the first time when the market closes a bearish one and I was interested in getting an entry over here. Maybe at 7 o'clock you would have noticed, okay, where the supply arrow, we could take an entry, but I'm monitoring then everything from the lower time frames just to get a nice entry. So this is supply area, drop to the downside, and yeah, still the daily demand is still here. As you can see, it was also sniper entry if you got an entry at the demand, but to be honest, I was expecting after hitting this demand area a continuation to the upside, so complete continuation and a break of this resistance, break of the supply area, but the market actually just went all the way up, grabbing some more liquidity from this. And this is super important to always monitorize the daily time frame, okay, the closing perspective, because this closing is simply telling us right now we're going to fill in this wick, we're going to go lower, okay. And you got over here strong level of demand on the 4 hours, and what we can expect is that the market will provide us only a move till this level and then big impulse to the upside, and you noticed it is a W then, okay. So this is what I expect on Euro USD, drop and then continuation to the upside. So Gbp Aud, yes guys, yes, I'm going to make it right now. And is that all the pairs you trade, bro? Yes, I only trade those pairs. Most of the times I trade GBP USD and GBP GPY because those two pairs are providing me the best probabilities. This is why I like them most. So yeah, Gbp Aud. I already checked Gbp Aud yesterday, and you can see right now how it spiked perfectly in my level of demand and went all the way to the upside. So Gbp Aud is doing sharp movements, but let me check first right now the monthly time frame because I'm not that familiar with it. And for me, Gbp Aud is super messy. So from the higher time frame, super messy. So therefore, Gbp Aud, I only see it from a day trading perspective, the best to do. Also weekly, yeah. I mean, what we can see on the weekly is that it completely respected this area of support, went all the way to the upside, and right now it looks like an impulse correction, impulse pattern. So that we can expect that Gbp Aud will go more to the upside. We also got here over here strong level of supply. So this is a very strong level of supply, and if you have a strong area of supply, what you do expect is that most of the times the market is going to test those levels to grab some more liquidity from here, and then went boom again lower, and this would be then a result impulse correction. Okay, and this is why most of the times, because I see right now, how do you draw supply and demand levels? Supply demand levels are basically area of liquidity. Okay, there is definitely liquidity, and the hedge funds, what they do at such an area is, in the first place, they are closing profits, or they are entering the trade. So those two, the things you have on a supply area. Okay, and if you have right now like this impulse correction impulse, then you can expect that this is going to be a closing profits, and if they close profit, it will lead into correction, and right afterwards they're going to join the market again, breaking all through it. But this is something which you cannot say always 100%, so you just need to wait to see how the market is going to develop. But basically you have those two opportunities over and over again. So on Gbp Aud, guys, is the thing that it looks like it is going to move up higher. It also provided us here kind of a W. Let me check on the line chart. A little bit more of a messy one, but basically did not broke low. It went not lower. This was previous low. So let me check. So exactly. So what I do expect right now is move higher, test going up till this level. Okay, but you can also expect some sort of retracement after hitting one of those levels over here. So for me right now, to be honest, very messy this pair. Right now, from a 1 hour, you expect more continuation to the downside, and at the moment when it is going to hit this level, you should monitor as price action. If it is going to hold this level, then drop your sniper entry over here and go long. If it is going to break it, then we're going to test again a level more to the downside. Okay, so basically those two options we have right now. So I don't trade Gbp Aud that much. Actually, I was not trading it the last couple of months, so I cannot tell you right now 100% what will happen. This is why I stick to my pairs that I got on my watch list, because I know the exact behavior, and this is what you need to determine for Gbp Aud if you like to trade it. You need to determine the behavior, and then you're going to have a bigger win rate. This is exactly like you can be better in trading. Okay. Yeah, how I'm drawing supply demand. Well, there are a lot of options to do this. There are a lot of possibilities. Everybody can find their own techniques and find out which is working best for them. Basically, they are just returning points in the market. Okay, so like you can see it over here, this will be an area of demand because the market went all the way to the downside. Okay, and exactly at this area it failed to go lower, and then it went all the way up. Okay, and this is then a strong level of demand, for example. And again, respecting this area, went all the way up, so it's still a level of demand. Do you add wicks when drawing supply demand? Not always. It is super important to adjust the market structure, and always to have the bigger picture. Okay, you always need to see, okay, are we right now in an impulse? Are we right now in a correction? Are we going to go up higher? Because, for example, here you can have an area of supply, for example, and if it has a wick like this, and you're right now during an impulse, then you can definitely expect that the price will move up higher. Okay, collecting some more liquidity, maybe sometimes just going even higher. Okay, and here you have, for example, your stops. Then the market is moving even higher, grabbing all this liquidity, because here are all stop losses, and then boom, is crashing to the downside, giving a retest, boom. Okay, this is kind of what the market is doing. And this is why drawing the wick is, for me personally, not that important, because it will not provide me from stop hunting. Okay, so actually I do not include it that often. Okay, sometimes you need to include it just for you to see where is the maximum, but still it can go up higher, and therefore the wicks are nothing. The best thing what you can do is just to monitor as price action from a market structure perspective, to see when the market is creating M formation, when it's creating W formation, when it's creating head and shoulders, stuff like this. Those are very strong patterns. Or also if you have triangles, and just combine it then with your analysis. Okay, rising wedge, for example, and always follow market structure and just look for supply demand areas. For example, if you have something like this, look here for your supply area. Okay, and then the wick is not going to be that important like you maybe probably think of right now. Bitcoin. Yes, I'm going to do Bitcoin right now. Crazy moves, guys. This is really crazy. Bitcoin is completely crazy. 24k. Yes, and this is something which I need to adjust to the XRP chart. Most of the times when the market in Bitcoin, so when the Bitcoin market is dropping to the downside, that XRP will blow up. Okay, this is the chance also for all the altcoins to go to the upside. And let me check the... Okay, where is this? Liquid index. I hope that I have right now the right chart for you. Okay, no, this is the wrong one. I need an index, but I don't know right now which index this one was, because I'm not looking that often to is it Brave? The liquid index. Guys, do you know it? Maybe you know it. Yes, that's one. That's it. I already have it. Okay. It is the liquid index for Bitcoin. Now, what I've done on this analysis is basically time cycles. Okay? Those are the time cycles for Bitcoin. And what you can see over here is that Bitcoin has bearish years and bullish years. Right over here, back in 2014, the price was at ultimate high and then went all the way down. This was the completely low. You can see it over here. This was the low at the beginning of 2015. Then the market started moving up higher, testing this level again, and then went all the way to the upside. So it was in a bull run for 3 years, which is crazy. 3 years. Then afterwards, again, 1 year bearish run. What we do expect right now is, again, 3 years of bull run. And now look at it, how identical it moves. It went all the way up and all the way down again to test this area. So it did not test it perfectly, but also over here it did not test. Okay. No, sorry, it tested it already. Yes. Went a little bit lower, but it was from a spike perspective. So from a closing perspective, it closed more to the upside. And this is exactly what happened over here. Okay, from a closing perspective, it did not went that low to test the level, but it closed over here. So same pattern, almost the same pattern like it happened over here. And then it went all the way up. Okay, another question is, what will happen? Well, what I do expect is that at the end, at the beginning of 2022, the price should be at ultimate high. It could be 30k, for example, 40k, or even 50. I don't know. Some experts are telling us about 60 or 100k. So I don't know, and I do not care, to be honest. I really do not care. I only know that at the beginning of 2022, I need to close my positions, because then I am tax free. I don't have to pay any taxes on Bitcoin. So you need to check it out for your country. This is why you should hold at least 1 year your cryptocurrencies. So what I do expect is something like this, move to the upside. Definitely I want to see a test of this level, moving up higher. Something like this is what we can expect. And during those movements to the downside, we can expect that XRP will go up. Okay, always during those corrections, because Bitcoin will go up in those corrections, and always during those phases over here, XRP will go crazy to the upside. Okay, so this is just for you to understand from a time sector perspective how you should manage your cryptocurrencies. So let's go to the Bitcoin chart right now. So Bitcoin broke through this level of triangle. So through this triangle, and how we are going to determine the take profit level is going to be this way. You put it over here and you look at the price, and it is exactly over here at 30k. So just from this breakout triangle, you want to see that Bitcoin will go up to 30k. This is something which I do expect at least, okay? And right now we have good chances, to be honest, that the market will just continue to move up higher till this level and then give us the first sharp retracements. And if you look then on the monthly, at the moment where the monthly is going to close as a bearish one, let's say it is around this level, then we have good chances that the market will give us a big retracement till the 0.5 or the 0.618 before then the continuation, okay? And this is going to be then for you the chance to short, for example, Bitcoin, or to look to re-entry at Bitcoin chart. But right now, super bullish, guys. For me, no signs of bearish signals, nothing. As you can see, market just go up, go up, go up, go up. And I'm not interested in shorting Bitcoin, to be honest. I'm just looking to buy it. So daily, yeah, guys, like I told you, just wait for price to come lower. You can buy at this level, of course, if it'll go lower, but right now it doesn't make sense for me right now. It is super crazy, and this pair is also correlated with the DXY. Okay, so the DXY will drop down, so Bitcoin has much more moves to the upside, and this is what I'm looking for. The only thing which could drop Bitcoin extremely to the downside is only if hedge funds are going to simply just close a lot of positions, which I do not expect that they're going to do it right now. So maybe only at 30k. So guys, what questions? What are the best time frames to draw supply demand? You can draw it on any time frames. Absolutely no problem. I had times where I was drawing supply demand on the minute 5 charts and I was trading it. It was crazy, it was good, but the lower the time frames are, the less pips you're going to catch, okay? So the movements are not going to be that high. So if you're going to draw it on the minute 5 time frame, then you need to look for take profit levels which are going to be not that high. So also your stops need to be very tight, okay? For example, what I can see is here an area of demand. So, and if the price will now push down lower from this level, then we can expect that the price go maybe only till this level, okay? Maybe till this level over here. So you will have very small movements and you need to have very tight stop losses. So you need to have a good broker with very tight spreads, and then you can make good risk reward. But you need simply just to back test it for you if it works, if you can take that tight stop losses. What I do recommend is actually to do your supply demands on all time frames, okay? Like I'm doing it on a monthly, for example, because I got here my monthly area of demand, okay? And then I just know, okay, we should go up. Then I'm looking for weekly area of supply. This is where I was looking at this area, and I told you, okay, from here I want definitely to see a drop. This is exactly what we got. Then I'm looking on the daily to see if we got on daily something. Okay, on the daily you also got a supply area, then it went all the way down. So to combine them, okay, this is simply what I'm doing. This is what I recommend. Okay, at what time frame do you take your entries? Well, most of the times on the minute 5. but I also look on the minute 1. So I'm doing really analysis also on the 1 minute chart, because here you can find the best entry. This is how I tried last week. I tried trading GBP USD. I show you right now where I took an entry. So I was trading actually this movement over here to the downside, and we were at, let me check, we were exactly at this previous level of resistance. Now turn support, resistance, and I was looking after the price broke through it, the retest. I was looking over here for a nice stop, for a nice entry. So I'm going to show you right now. And I got a stop about 6 pips, something like this. And I got an entry at this level over here. And stop loss was here. And it, I was stopped out by 3 pips. And then it went all the way to the downside, and I had a risk reward of 10. Okay, so this is how I'm doing it also most of the times. Okay, I'm just looking for very tight stop losses, where I have only like 7 pips. Okay, and this is why important for you to use the risk reward. Okay, just to have good risk reward, to risk 1 to get at least 3 or something like this, or 2, depending on with what you're okay. Okay, guys, any other pairs that you want me to cover up? Do you consider time and price while entering trades at demand or supply zones? Well, basically yes. I do not recommend trading at night. I was trying it for a few times, but I do not have good experience with that. So trading at night is actually completely bad. So you just open your MetaTrader 4 and you just see a big amount of commissions and stuff like this for the swaps, which are not necessary, guys. This is I do not recommend it, to be honest. So therefore it is better to plan your trades, and what I do is I start every morning at 0700. This is my time in Germany, and I trade till max 5. Okay, so in German we write it down like this. So those are my times. So if let me just write it down here on the chart, for example. The 4 hours, no, the 1 hour. For example, I use here the verticals. Exactly. So, for example, let me check this day. I start at 7 o'clock, which is here, and I end at 5. Okay, for example, I only have those moves that I can catch, for example. Okay, only during those period. This is where I have the best success right now. Okay, this is why I'm trading it, because here I'm sleeping. During this time I'm sleeping, and during this time over here I'm chilling. Okay, so you need to also to take a break. You cannot trade every single hour. This is simply, it is not good. So till max 10, okay, then I'm sleeping. So I would have a few hours over here to go, but here I'm sleeping, and here you're trading. And this is how you should plan then. Okay, plan the big movements with the sessions. Okay, for example, London session, New York sessions, and so on. I like to trade the London and the New York sessions. Those two sessions I trade, but the Asia and so on I'm not trading because I'm sleeping, and I'm not interested in that. And this is why for me GBP USD is working the best, because it is doing so sharp movements. And yeah, GBP JPY, yes, of course. And can you advise Euro out? Yes, I'm going to make both pairs. So GBP JPY, guys, super pair. I love it. Very very much. It is basically the same like GBP USD. Only difference is that you got this trendline resistance, you got over here the strong level of demand. The market has providing us over here again W formation, impulse correction, and now we expect the continuation to the upside. So bullish pattern on the monthly. On the weekly, we are still at the supply area. For example, over here, let's go to the back to the question with the wicks. I do not consider here the wicks. This is just a liquidity spike for me, so I'm not interested in taking an entry right now. So I do not care about this whole block. Okay, this whole block will be just too big for me. I'm not interested in looking at this whole area over here, because those is a range of 200 pips. This is crazy. This is why I do not like to consider the wicks most of the times. But I would like just to see over here from this area of supply is, okay, we are still at this area. And if you look over here on the market, you can spot a resistance. Okay, this is what we can spot right now on the daily. We spot this resistance. And at the moment where the price is going to break through this level with a daily close, then I expect that the price should continue to move up higher. Okay, this is how I'm doing right now the analysis. Okay, so on the daily, we're still at this daily area of supply. It is still this area, and you can see those wicks, so a lot of pressure, and the price was dropping. I told you I want to see a drop, and it is exactly like on the GBP USD. It gave us a nice big wick, so we want right now that the market should fill in this wick before the continuation to the upside. Right now, we also got here a strong level of demand and support, and you just should look for the price to come down lower, grab an entry over here, and rock GBP GPY to the upside. Let's go down to the 4 hours. Yeah, pretty good. I expect that GBP GPY will close bearish. This 4 hour candle looks for me like it is going to be a bearish one. It is just here grabbing some liquidity. Okay, this is an area of supply over here, just collecting some liquidity for this movement to the downside. Okay, because most of the traders will think of, okay, structure break, for example, but it did not break this structure. And this is why here is the liquidity right now, because you got sellers here, 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 here. You have all over here, you have a lot of sellers, and then the market grabbing all this liquidity, all the stop losses, and right now, boom. Okay, this is the ID. This is why I expect that GBP will go lower. But what we can see right now is that we have here the neckline of this W, and maybe it will right now continue to move up higher. Okay, this is why we have right now both possibilities. Let's see how it will play out. I'm only interested in trading GBP at the moment where we're going to break through this level. Then I'm looking at the correction to enter entry, or if the price will come till this level, for example, then looking for entry around this level. Okay, so as I expect on GJ. Then Euro AUD. This is also a pair which I never trade. I'm never trading Euro AUD. But I'm just doing sometimes analysis. As you can see, it went wrong, because at the moment over here, you would have had the probability to go up, but the market closed through it, retested it, went lower. Okay, this is the thing how you need to monitorize the daily. Okay, this is also stuff that I share on the chart. So always when I'm showing you right now a direction, you need to monitorize how the daily will close or the 4 hours will close for the final confirmation. Okay, so let me map out this whole chart from scratch. Well, basically what I know is that Euro is going to be is long, and also AUD is long, and this is why this market is a little bit consolidating. But Euro is strong buy. Okay, so what we got over here is support. We got here resistance. Let's go down to weekly. Yeah, you can basically feel this area over here. Um, let's go daily. I can't see nothing on the weekly. Yeah, daily should go up. On the daily, it looks like we're going to grab some more liquidity from this area of supply. We are downtrending. Okay, you can feel the structure. We broke through this level here of support, and right now it's acting as resistance, but I still expect move higher, collecting liquidity, move to the downside. So right now, buying, if you're in buys, it is good. Also providing us over here W, move to the upside, retest, boom, something like this I expect on Euro AUD. Do you trade indices like DAX? Well, Dow Jones. I was trading Dow Jones. I have great times with Dow Jones. US 30 USD. Yeah, Dow Jones I was trading. Yeah. Dow Jones is absolutely great. I really like Dow Jones. Dow Jones is a great pair. Right now it is still crazy to the upside. Yeah, this is the area of supply which the market just simply broke through it, testing it. Yeah, can't tell you right now what Dow Jones is going to do. So this is the thing with the stocks, because there are a lot of opinions outside. People are telling you to short it, people are telling you to buy it, okay? And this is why I'm right now not into stocks, because basically I don't know what will happen, but basically it should go up to the upside. Normally it should go up to the upside. This is why I also expect, I know the numbers are bad from COVID and so on, but those companies at Dow Jones, they are doing crazy profit with the new conditions right now of COVID. Okay, for example, Facebook and Amazon. Look at Amazon, guys, crazy. So they have right now the best time. I mean, why not? They're have so many orders. Also me, I am ordering almost every week on Amazon. I don't like to go out because of COVID, okay? I don't like to go to the supermarket. I just order something on Amazon and I'm done, okay? This is the more convenient way. So Amazon is going to be the completely future. So Amazon will, destroy all the supermarkets, I think. Therefore, there are companies like that. Or Apple. Look at Apple. They are also crazy, man. The new iPhone, everything. So Dow Jones should go up on the long term. Hello, what are your stream times? Well, this is my first stream, and thank you guys for the huge engagement. A lot of comments. I really appreciate this. Yeah, what I'm planning is that every day when I would like to trade, I would like to stream it. I want just to give you more of insights on my analysis. Also on TradingView, I'm going to post stuff, of course, and also YouTube videos. So definitely I want to record today again a new YouTube video just for you to show you my clean analysis, okay? Because today we're talking about, you're asking me question, I try to answer it. So this is kind of a Q&A, and yeah, this is stream. I would like to make it more often, okay? But I don't know right now when. So most of the times maybe around 7 or 8 o'clock on Germany time. So just type on Google and check it out if it works for you. But yeah, just write it down when you would like to have the stream. Because like I told you right now before, I have my trading times are between those hours, between 7 o'clock and 5. So those are my trading times, and yeah, you can choose for yourself when you want to have your streams, when it is the best time for you, and then I'm going to share the streams at that specific time. I do not care. I have time the whole day. I'm just over here on the computer under the charts. Same here. That makes me happy. We have the same analysis. Yeah, cheers, man. This is good. This is always good. If more people have the same analysis, this is exactly why so many strategies out there work so good. Okay, for example, Elliott Wave. You all know it. For example, Elliott Wave. This is Elliott Wave. This is simply just impulse, correction, impulse, correction, impulse. The same thing is also uptrend channels. Okay, and at the moment when you have a ABC correction, ABC is then simply just A, B, C. Trendline retest over here. A, B. Oh, sorry. Wrong instrument. A, B, C. Okay. So this is why so many things work perfect with each other. Okay, this is simply the thing. Okay, and what you see over here again is head and shoulders. Okay, you see head and shoulders. What you do expect right now, if the price will not give us the continuation to the upside, maybe this, or you have the option that the price will test the neckline area and go lower. Basically, that's it. That's trading, guys. That's all. If so many patterns would occur at the same time, also supply demand, guys. This is here you have, for example, the supply area exactly at the trend line retest, exactly at the B wave. Okay, this is how trading work. If you have so many confirmation at the same time, then you can be you have a very high accuracy on your trade then. Okay, thanks, bro, for your advice. You're welcome, my bro. You're welcome. On GJ. Okay, on GJ, you have the same analysis. Can you please then somehow let us know a time? Yes, of course. 7 or 8 Germany time. Thanks. Yes, of course. I will make a poll on Telegram and just see how many would like to have that specific time, and then I'm going to make then regular streams. I'm going to update you, of course, of my whole watch list. You can ask me questions. Yeah, that's it, guys. If you have any questions, just let me know right now. Otherwise, I'm going to, end with the stream. Then that's the end for the stream. And yeah, I'm going to give you now then the analysis on TradingView. So just for you to look at it again. And just another question: do you want me to upload this stream or not? Just write it down. You're welcome, you're welcome. Yeah, guys, then that's it. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. We're going to see them next time with a new one, new analysis, new YouTube videos, and so on. If you want to trade with me, I have a Telegram channel, which is the Inner Circle group, where I share my updates, my analysis, my signals. Yeah, guys, that's it. I wish you all a great trading week, great trading day, and we're going to see them next time, guys. Bye bye.